What's going on, guys? This is Kev from the Streak Empire. I'm bringing you a 30-1 free-for-all MOAB on the map Lockdown. This is going to be the first installation of my series, which is called How to MOAB. It's quite a simple idea, really. It's just going to be me giving you tips on how you can improve your gameplay, how to eventually reach that MOAB, if you haven't already. There's a limited number of tips that I can actually give you, but I will try to help you as much as I can with your gameplay. First of all, I see a lot of people who don't use the quote-unquote overpowered guns in the game. As you see, this is another MP7 gameplay. In my mind, I really don't find any guns overpowered because everyone can use them. I'm using the MP7 because I'm comfortable with the gun. I'm quite accurate with it as well. It's quite an unknown thing that you can be very accurate with the gun you use a lot, so whichever gun you feel most comfortable with is the gun I would advise you to use. In free-for-all, this is a bit of a hard one to explain. I mean, playing free-for-all a lot generally does help your gameplay as you learn the spawns on the maps. The spawn system on free-for-all is completely different to any other game type. In my opinion, it seems to work on a bit of a revenge kind of spawn system, because when I kill someone I seem to turn around and they're there running at me. So if you're prone to raging a lot, then I really wouldn't advise you playing it. You'll just kill someone, you'll turn around, you get knifed in the face, and it just generally won't be a very good experience for any of you. A good tip really for playing free-for-all, as I find it, is your portable radar. It will be the most useful thing you'll be using. It's just a really, really useful equipment. Like, you can run semtex and concussions and things, but I mean, concussing people is really going to give you 1 kill, 2 kills at the most if you use both to good effect. However, portable radar gives you an unlimited. Basically, it's an unlimited UAV in a section of the map, and it's not a small section of the map. It's a really useful piece of equipment. It helps you control the map, as you can have your portable radar down in, I don't know, a choke point. Like, as you see at the start of the map, I put it down in, I'd say, a corner of the map, or the middle of the corner of the map, if that makes any sense. If you didn't see where I put it down, I would advise you to go back and look at it. It's a really good spot for this map. Not many people run sit rep, and it's not that noticeable on this map for some reason. It seems to be the same colour as the floor, which is really good. Yeah, so if you put it down in the corner of the map, it helps you control the tunnel, which is where I generally, as you see, I'm working my way back towards it because it's my favourite spot on Lockdown. It helps you control the tunnel and helps you control the spawn points. You only have to worry about those two there I just looked at. The door here, which is a spawn, and that tunnel there is really not too much of a problem. If anyone rushes into it, you'll see them on your portable radar. You can turn around, you can make short work of them. What else? Perks. Perks is always a difficult one to explain, but there really isn't too much to say on them because it really is down to personal preference or how you like to play the game. I mean, if you're into, I don't know, assassin and sitting in the corner, I suppose you just use blind eye assassin and dead silence, but my personal preference is rushing. I don't find extreme conditioning too useful for rushing, as it's not a limited sprint, unfortunately. If it was, it would be all I would use, but instead of using that, I like to run sleight of hand, quick draw and steady aim, which is, I do have a few reasons for using the setup. It's not just something I threw on. Steady aim, in my opinion, is a really useful perk and really underrated. A lot of people don't use it, but I mean, it gives you quicker aim down sights after running, which is good for me as I like to rush in this gameplay. I don't rush in the sense that I'm rushing around the whole map, but I rush in my area and control the spawns. Yeah, I use steady aim because it's just good, and obviously the reduced hipfire is really useful, not just for the hipfire, but for your accuracy. It really will improve your gameplay. I use quick draw simply for the fact that if I run out of ammo, I can switch quickly, and I like to pick up other weapons rather than just use my secondary. So that really does help as well. Sleight of hand, it's just a preference, and I like to reload quickly. I don't like to be slow when I'm reloading. It really does mess you up a little bit. You see, I just spray this guy down. Yeah, so perks is really up to you. I pick up the MOAB right there, and I call it in. I do get a bit of bullshit right here. So this is the first series, guys. If you've got anything to add, or if you want to use a class in the setup and talk about the gun, then I'm open to all ideas while we continue to expand and grow on our channel. Leave a like, a comment, and hopefully a subscription. I MOAB it there. I get the last kill with all of my MOABs. That's it, guys. Final score 30-1. This has been Care, and I'm out.